Kings play before the hometown crowd. And we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. So for the Lakers, their last game a loss to the Spurs. And Murray, here we go. Pass to Carter. Over Reeves. And it's Carter missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait. Call this one, guys. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring up.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Baseline try. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Outside, Levine. Inside. And Doncic throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Shoots the three. It's good from long range.
You can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Murray outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, look, over the years, when you look at Murray's shot chart, he is very efficient in the paint.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Pass to Clifford. Back to Murray. The Lakers with the rebound. Reeves outside. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, I wouldn't call Reeves an elite three-point shooter, but Austin is more than capable.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Achua. Back to Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. That one falls.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Kings trail by 7. They need this. Here's DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Achua. Nice D from Doncic.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Here's Reeves after the basket by Sabonis. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 6 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
I like the confidence from Sabonis. Trusting that shot. Didn't hesitate.
The offensive rebound. Siakam inside. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot up.
Full team Sabonis. Doncic with the steal. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Monk. Out to the right wing. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Driving in. And then Monk with the dunk.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they've tried to really capitalize inside. They clearly believe they have an advantage down there, and they're trying to exploit it.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Pass to Achua. And here is Hunter. Outside Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Achua. The rebound by Shepherd. Reeves with it. Westbrook picks him up. There's the triple. And that's good. Austin Reeves for 3. 3 points. Reeves has got 6.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Shepherd. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
And here's Reeves outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Just like his dad in his time, Domantas is polished and disciplined.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Misses the layup. The Kings trail by 15. Pass to DeRozan. Down low. Kings moving the ball around. All sorts of time. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
There's the screen to the paint, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
To the right side. They get the rebound. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Releases from 15. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
With the drive.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for the Lakers. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. Screen by Sabonis. Connects from three-point range. He's got 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Out to DeRozan. To the inside. The shot's good from Monk. Monk's got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Doncic. There's a screen by Robinson. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Doncic.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Stolen by Robinson. Doncic right side. Over Monk. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Outside, Carter hands it from downtown. Carter's got the first bucket of the third here for the Kings. To the middle. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 6. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Carter down low. Robinson pulls it in. Lakers leading by 12. And here's Doncic from the arc. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. And then Carter with the jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Murray outside. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
That doesn't go either for Doncic. The Kings trail by 12. The two-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the... floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Murray down low. The Lakers with the rebound. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Reeves outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
The Kings trail by 20. Here he goes. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. Pass to Monk. The kick out to Sabonis. Good work there as it goes. And that's 13 points for Sabonis.
Well, this is a man who can stuff the stat sheet. Sabonis is lighting the scoreboard up tonight.
Here's Reeves. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And guys, we see more of this every year. Sabonis looking for his own offense.
To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Lakers on top, opening up a huge... And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Kings trail by 20. Carter looking around. And then Carter with the jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Down low. Deflects the pass. He gets it in there. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
And here's Reeves outside. A second chance effort. Clifford pulls it in. Now the Kings with it. Carter left side. Out to the right wing. That one drops for him.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Los Angeles leading by 17.
That's a big-time stop. Murray with great position and timing.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Doncic right side. And that one comes up a bit short. The Kings trail by 20. Here's Clifford. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Out to Carter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Misses the wing 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Shepard, that's good. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And there's the drive. Good.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Doncic looking it over. Rebound by the Kings. Pass to Sabonis. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. There's the drive. Doncic outside. Fade away. And the shot goes down. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got 32 points in the game. Here's Graves. Off with the layup.